We come to you from the Metroplex just outside Dallas. It's Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas. Both of today's teams are looking for a win and trying to establish momentum going into the stretch run. So thanks for joining us as the Saints square off against the Cowboys. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Jones looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Good distance. This one is taken by Powell. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Will.
Looking for room. Can't bring him in. Orlando comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. Stewart running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
On the 10. Let's go.
Out of the I formation.
Danny. Watch out. Let's go.
Hands it off. McCormick created problems in the backfield on that play. They wind up in reverse that time. Good push in the middle of the line.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. If the defense gets that much penetration, you're going to go backwards.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Regular. Let's go now.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, the wide receiver has it. Simpson is there on the stop at the 36. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Tosses it right. McDaniel comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line.
They have quick defenders who read the play really well, and they always seem to take the right first step. Once a play develops, they're very good at recognizing where the play is going, and they can close on the ball carrier very quickly.
Come on. Watch the play.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs. Throwing. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments
First
quickly.
and 10.
Running option routes and running them
Ball on the
effectively
48-yard
takes a
line.
lot of repetition and practice.
You can't stop me. Here I go. Come on. They soft, man. Go.
They'll bring the blitz. And it's complete.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
And that was a gain of 7.
Second and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Here I come.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go.
With the pass.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Tubbs was the intended receiver on that play. 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
What's the hard count? This one we like. Turn it up,
They give it to the halfback. Browning is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Stay both now. Everything you got is on.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3.
Play football. Here we go, baby.
Running right. Big hit on the ball carrier.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3. They're coming with the blitz. Price was the intended recipient on that short throw. Orlando with the coverage. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
On the 33-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. Dropping back, closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. Burnside is there on the stop at the 17-yard line, and it's good for a first down. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
One back. Champion. Watch out. Not today.
Under pressure, doesn't get much behind it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
13th play of this drive.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go now.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Marshall is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. The 7-yard line is where they have to go on this third down play. Dallas comes out in their nickel package. To carry it, Simpson comes up to make the play. At the 8, Stewart is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. Jensen will put them in the lead if he makes this. The veteran connecting for the field goal. And they come away with a field goal on their first drive of the game.
They established some things on offense, and they got 3 points out of it. I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot more points out of them before this one's over.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
He won't have a chance for a return here. Dallas trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down as he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Now in second and long after the sack.
13-yard line.
New Orleans looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Throwing. The defender's got it. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. A great return after the interception. Good blocking, and no one was able to run him down. They'll line up for the extra point. The point answer is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
Nice distance. This one is handled by Claiborne. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return.
The
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. Rucker is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Jefferson, the deep back. Gibson with a man in motion.
Under 10, 10. It's on.
A little misdirection. The 30. Woods comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hip for a big gain.
Looking to run it here. Stiff arm to the ground. Hill is there on the stop at the 39.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Loose ball. The offensive lineman picks it up. They got that one back.
Third and 13. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on.
The Saints line up in the quarter defense.
Watch your eyes. They ain't got nothing.
Gets the pass off. It's broken up.
That is a catch you have to make. The quarterback did a pretty good job getting the ball to his receiver, and he just dropped it.
Thomas comes into the game for the punt. Howell is the deep return man. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line. The Saints will start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stewart, the deep back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Let's go. Ain't no thing.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Malone comes up to make the play at the 41. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep moving. We like a pack of wolves.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel
Hey,
package.
you see me? There we go, Dave.
Hand off to the tailback. Burnside is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Stewart, the deep man. Wilcox with a man in motion.
Here we go. One of us gonna make a play.
with the pass. Incomplete. Stewart was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Stewart, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Rennick, the motion man.
Not today. Nothing. They don't get nothing. What screen?
Pressure, gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Jackson was there on the coverage.
Tubbs, the intended receiver, on the play.
Number 13 is ready to punt this one away. Claiborne lines up deep for the punt return. Go down this one at the 12. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Gibson using split backs.
Let's turn it up, D. Rush in. Hold them up.
With the pass. The pass falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Set it up. Deuce it, deuce it. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. We like to rock and roll.
Closing in. The rush gets him from behind. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's now third and long after the set.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Keep your head up, big boy.
New Orleans comes out in a dime package.
Turn it up.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Jumps up and comes down with it. Marker down in the backfield. Might be a holding call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer, number 92.
The defense is flagged for roughing the passer.
The officials are always looking for the late hit on a play like that. The defender should have known better than to take a shot at the quarterback.
First and 10.
45-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
McFarland, the motion man. Pass play here on first down. With the throw. Incomplete pass. Frazier was his intended target.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Jefferson, the deep man. Gibson sends a man in motion. Drops back, throwing. He couldn't control it. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Third and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. It's broken up. Frazier was the intended receiver on that play. Styles had the coverage on the play. Thomas will come in now to punt it away. Powell is back to receive this kick. Runs through the tackle. Loose ball. The Saints pick it up. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. Ball on their own 13.
Start the drive at the 13-yard line. First and 10.
Stewart, the deep back. Number 85, the motion man.
Bring it up. Let's go now. Let's turn it up.
Hand it off. Marshall is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Second and 3 coming up here.
On the 20-yard line.
Here we go. You gotta believe it.
Wilcox from the shotgun.
Throttle down.
Looking deep to the right. He's there for the catch. McDaniel comes up to make the play at the 41. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep moving. Rush in.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure, he held on to it too long.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Keep it up.
Dallas comes out with 7 in the secondary. Throws it.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Number 85 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far. Nickelback in this time. With the pass, nearly intercepted. Burnside had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there, wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Number 13 comes into the game for the punt. Claymore into return. And he waves for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We turning it up.
With a counterplay. Can't wrap him up. He lost it. The Saints pick it up. Very unusual job as he just doesn't fumble very often.
Yeah, but fumbles are part of the game, and they happen to the best of us.
So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, and they might get this call reversed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
No fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
It's second down and 4 to go.
6-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Jefferson, the lone back. Throwing. And it's caught. Westbrook is there on the stop at the 32. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
All right, let's go. You can't stop me.
Jefferson, the lone setback. Richardson is there for the tackle at the 37.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Gain of 4. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Danny.
Jefferson, the lone back. The rush gets to him from behind. Great downfield coverage that time, John.
You have to go through your progression and get rid of the ball. Give your receivers a chance to make a play. You just can't take a sack in a situation like that.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. From the gun, dropping back, pressure coming, gets the pass off, almost picked off. Frazier was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Thomas is ready to punt this one away. Powell looks like he's ready for the return. From the 36.
33-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The Saints will start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Tubbs, the motion man. Here comes the blitz. Pressure, throws this one off balance. Browning is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Well, he might have rushed that pass a little bit, but he's happy with the result.
Yeah, I'd say. The defense was blitzing, so he knew that he had to get it out of there pretty quickly. And he did that, connecting with his man for a pretty good pickup.
46-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 85 goes in motion.
Let's go.
Throwing. His blocking is set up. Simpson is there on the stop. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Pumps once with the pass, and he hits his target. He lost it. The Cowboys pick up the fumble. What a great strip.
By the defense.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
No more, fella. Deuce it. Got him right.
Only one man back. Going to the air on 1st down. Closing in. Going deep. This one falls incomplete. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Play football.
Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Gibson with a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 31, stiff arm to the ground.
37-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. They'll
1st
take
and
over
10.
at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you see me. What's the hard count?
Stewart, the lone
Hey,
setback.
let's go.
Wilcox
Here we go.
sends a man in motion.
Let's go, boys.
Handed off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 38-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
On the 38-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Stewart, the lone back.
Let us dictate.
Give it to the halfback. Fumble. The Saints scoop up the fumble. It's back-to-back turnovers. One team, then the other. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
We fine. We good. Watch underneath.
Dallas comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Let's go now.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
34-yard line.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs. Deep throw. Drops the interception.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Number 13 will come in now to punt it away. Claiborne back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Be good.
Gibson with a man in motion.
Watch screen. Watch this.
Pressure, throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Frazier was the intended receiver on that play. Lloyd with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Gibson scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
He'll pass on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of him.
2 straight sacks, John.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting upfield and taking him down.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
On the 29-yard line.
Keep your eyes up. Solid 29. Solid 29.
7 defensive backs in this one.
One of us gonna make a play.
Bring it. All day, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Be careful. So we gonna take it. Play it. Play it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They worry about us coming. Blue down. Blue down. Hey, watch the screen.
To carry it. Jones comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. Dallas comes up short on 3rd down again. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Thomas comes into the game for the punt. Howell sets up, waiting for the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Watch the man. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Cowboys come out on a dime package. Throws it. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Wilcox adds another touchdown pass to his total, which right now stands at 20. Jensen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Squib kick. From the 8. The Cowboys need to score quickly as they start this drive at the 28. First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on. Set. I can do it, baby. Let's go. Let's go now. They ain't got nothing.
He'll pass on first down. Looking deep to the right. Almost intercepted. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Set. Play hard and fast, baby. Get it, son. We're coming to wreck.
Roll back handoff. Mills stops the play in the backfield. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Tucks it away. Richardson is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 28-yard line. After a short return, he's brought down at the 34. And this should be the last play of the half.
34-yard line.
Get my cut back. All right, here we go. Come on.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3.
Watch the snap down. Run again. Watch each other back. Be careful.
He tucks it away. Burnside comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. Going into halftime, the score is 17-0. Saints.
17. The Cowboys. Nothing. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Jensen comes in to kick off.
To start the second half. Clayton back deep to return.
That one is out of the end zone. The Cowboys need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Jefferson, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Richardson comes up to make the play at the 23.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense honest.
Gibson has had some trouble moving the ball through the air so far. So let's turn to the chart for the story.
Do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Saints come out in a nickel package.
Yeah, you see me.
Dropping back. Throwing. Incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll. Come on.
Orleans comes out in their nickel package. They're going to spot this one at the 32-yard line. So that tackle was his third. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Westbrook is there for the tackle at the 39.
He's got everything you look for in a running back. Move, speed, power. I'll tell you, this guy is a complete package.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Get it up.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Boyd is there on the stop at the 50. First down as he's able to hang on to that bullet.
Yeah, great job of holding on to him. That one had steam coming off it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Get me going. Give me some. Watch the snap.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Shotgun. Keep the throttle down.
From the gun.
Let's go. Keep moving.
The blitz is on with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Closing in, throwing. Styles comes up to make the play at the 46. Good solid tackle by the corner, and they'll be stopped well short of the marker on third down. Powell gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. He's been on the sideline loosening up, and yep, here he comes for the 7th time. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Get some slug going.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3.
Everything you got. Good shoot.
Going to the left. Loose ball. The Cowboys scoop it up. The 10. And they're in. Touchdown. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Jones comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Now we get to see how this defense reacts after scoring a touchdown. Will they continue to get after the ball carrier, or will they get too greedy trying to force fumbles and end up missing tackles?
Dallas is lined up for the kickoff. Powell back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Powell. A good one for the defense the last time out, picking up a loose ball and returning it for a touchdown.
The
First and
Saints
10.
will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Stewart, the deep back.
From the start, from the start. Back it up, baby. Watch out. Get it started. Play hard and fast, baby.
Going to the air on first down. Under pressure, throws it. And he had it and lost it, incomplete. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Stay at home. Stay both now.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready.
He tucks it away. McDaniel is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's
The
go.
Cowboys with a four-man front. Pressure coming.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
27-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Stewart, the lone back. Tubbs comes in motion.
Rush in. Let's go. Big physical. Bring it up.
Hand off to the tailback. Spins away from the tackle. Barnes holds him down behind the line. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
So you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Check it. Great pass.
Dallas lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
Blue down, blue down.
Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for third and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Number 13 is ready to punt this one away. Claiborne is the deep return man. On the 29-yard line.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Solo. Solo.
Jefferson, the lone back. Frazier moves in motion.
Back it up, baby. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Hand off to the tailback. Richardson is there on the
Jefferson
stop
with the
at
carry.
the 33-yard
3-yard
line.
gain
So let's
on the
take a look
play.
at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on. Danny.
Out of the gun. To carry it. Rucker comes up to make the
Jefferson,
play
the ball
at the
carrier.
34-yard
No gain on the
line.
play.
Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Keep it up. So we gonna take it. Defense, get ready.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Gets the pass off. The pass ball's incomplete.
The quarterback will sometimes try to keep the ball low, keep it away from the defender, so only his receiver can catch it. I'm not sure if anybody could have caught that one.
McGee was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. the 29. Powell takes the punt to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go, D.
Dallas using 3 linebackers. Going to the air on first down. And the catch is made. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
2nd and 2 coming up here.
43-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Get some slot going.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. McCormick is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
No more, fellas. Let's go, boys.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Wilcox with a man in motion.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Hand it off to the back. Browning makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. He puts his head down and powers his way to the first. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. It's on.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3.
Coming through, baby. Let's ride, man. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
To carry it. Barnes is there on the stop.
On the carry.
And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Second and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Watch the snap down.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package.
Hey, squad.
Throws it. The defense has it. Wilcox throws that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 47. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good. This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 3. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, watch the screens. Here we go. Set. Under 10. Stay posted up. Here we go, baby.
With the pass. And it's caught. Jacob is there on the stop at the 33. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Safety right. Hold the look. Get some slot going. We're talking about bringing.
Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Hill is there for the tackle at the 26. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
We've completed 3 quarters of play, and the score is 17-7. Saints.
17. Dallas. 7.
The Cowboys begin this final quarter down by 2 scores, but they're in field goal range right now.
Second and 3. Ball on the 26-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Third and 3. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. He was drilled as he threw.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Big kick here. If he makes it, it'll be a one-possession game here in the fourth. It's good. The Cowboys are now down by only a touchdown. Jones is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Powell.
You know, they could put this one away with a good drive here.
On the return.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Check it.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Burnside comes up to make the play at the 33. Stewart battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. They'll bring the blitz. On the run. Browning is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. He gets the first down reception and then some.
Is a first down.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
It's on. Let's go. Come on. Watch the
Dallas
screen.
comes out in a 4-3 with the throw, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Number 85 picks up about 4 yards on that reception. Second and 6.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
All right, let's go.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. On the call, great fake. Throwing. The 10, 5, touchdown, Saints. He does a terrific job of maneuvering his way through the secondary and all the way to the end zone. Jensen comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 24-10. Saints.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
This one is handled by Claiborne.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hand off to the tailback. Richardson is there for the tackle at the 26. Jefferson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Keep moving.
Gibson with a man in motion.
Let's go. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, you see it.
Pressure going for the deep man. And he can't hang on.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Third and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Whip. All day, baby. Come on.
Keep the throttle down.
Hey, watch that three.
Uses the pump. Closing in. He was tipped. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 31-yard line. First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's on.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3.
Here I go.
Little misdirection. Browning is there for the tackle at the 36. Stewart busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
One center. Box left. Turn it up.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front.
Danny. We turning it up.
What's the hard count?
This one is handed off. Slips the tackle. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have him bowl straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, D. Get it started.
Dallas
Watch
comes
the man.
out in their nickel package.
Let's go.
With a counterplay,
Run.
Malone is there on the stop at the 49. Gain of 9 on the play.
On the play.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Come on.
Handed off to the fullback. Play action. With the throw. Jumping and has it. Jones comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Blue down.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Fullback handoff. McDaniel is there on the stop at the 12. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches too if you forget about him.
They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
On the 12-yard line.
Watch the run. Here we go.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throws it. The wide receiver has it. The receiver breaks free. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there. In today's offenses, it's more important than ever that these receivers to make something happen after they catch the ball. Short passes can turn into long gains when you have guys who can really fly. And here you have the line getting a big push, and you just follow that surge in for the touchdown.
Jensen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
He got all of it.
They need one quick score and then some more.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let us dictate. Watch your eyes.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Gibson with a man in motion.
Stay post left.
Under pressure with the throw. Almost picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Under 10, 10. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go, baby. I can do it, baby. You can't stop me. You turn it up.
Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Saints. The cornerback makes a fabulous play and ends up with a touchdown. Jensen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Saints continue to increase their lead.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back deep to return.
The kick sails out of the end zone.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Get it up.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package with the throw. Picked off. It's intercepted. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Saints. Exactly what they had to do. Force the bad throw, get the takeaway, return it for the score. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The point after is good. The Saints pour it on with another score. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
That one is out of the end zone.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. All day, baby.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming, throwing. He just unloaded on it.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Picked up 10 yards. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Pressure, throws it, drops the interception.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the 29-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Put this one in the air, trying to convert. Gets rid of it. Lloyd comes up to make the play. At the 41, they convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Come on.
First
2
and
minutes
10.
to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. No more, fellas.
The Saints come out in a nickel package.
Let's stretch. 3 shoot. We like to practice. Not today.
Closing in, throwing. It's batted away.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep it up. Are we set? Let's go, dude.
It's a blitz. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. And they beat the blitz on a good throw by Gibson.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Throwing for the first on short yardage, and he goes out at the 21-yard line. George comes up with a big catch on third down.
He made a great move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Beardy did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
Is an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
You have to give it to these officials. Their job's not easy. Sometimes they make mistakes, and most of the times they're
Here we
right.
go, baby. Check it. You can't stop me. Hey, let's go one deep.
A little misdirection. Number 91 is there for the tackle. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hold the look. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 45. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
Yeah, he just kind of moved out of the way. You know, some runners have a sense that tells them what to do with their arms, and he uses his arms very well.
45-yard line.
What's the hard count?
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. On the carry. Burnsides comes up to make the play at the 46. Stewart takes it up the middle for a yard or two. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Defense.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Simpson pulls him down at the 47-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Oh, this is too tough for you.
We need to run.
Aimed it off to the back. Marshall is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 42-yard line.
From the start. They ain't got nothing.
Hand it off. Browning comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Warfield kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Second and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Tough, the motion man.
Not today. Hey, let's go.
Give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 33-yard line. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is New Orleans 45. Dallas 10.
45, the Cowboys 10. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.